We are sitting on a volcano. Politicians are breaking this country for vote bank politics. India is the greatest country known for its cohabitation, but it's getting polarized day by day. And in such a volcanic situation, Goa is the only hope. Goa should show ways to polarize country. This is what India's ace TV journalist Rajdeep Sardesai has appealed to thinking Goans who have preserved its communal harmony. Rajdeep's book on how Modi won 2019 election was released in Goa on Thursday at the hands of Goa's leading industrialist Srinivas Tempo and one-time Bollywood actor Pooja Bedi. The host and VAG Goa editor Kedar Dhume and Rajdeep's mother Nandini Sardesai were also on the dais. Later, Rajdeep was interviewed by senior journalist Vikant Chahe. He spoke on how Modi has changed the chemistry of elections and how other parties are far behind. While putting forward the factual position, he also raised concern over the diverse politics that is breaking India. Watch.
Democracy must encourage dissent of all kinds. We must be ready to talk to each other, not talk at each other. In India now, more and more Indians talk at each other, not talk to each other. There may be aspects of the Citizenship Amendment Act which you may have a case. But there may be aspects that I may have which you also need to consider. And along with that, the danger is this horrific stereotyping that's going on. Why should every Muslim in this country virtually today have to prove his patriotism? Why? On what grounds? Why? Because the government of the day wants it? No, you can't do it. India can't. This is the greatest country in the world because this is the only country where Hindus, Muslims have lived for centuries. In some way of, we found a cohabitation. And in the recent times, I think that is increasingly we are looking at differences and othering the other. And thereby there's a reaction there's a radicalization taking place within Islam itself. And we are feeding it. We are sitting on a volcano only because it suits political ends to do it. Vote bank politics. Are you going to break this country for your vote banks? People tell me Congress party ne kiya. But tum to different the. You told me you were different. I think the challenge is the economy. Let's get it straight. All this emotion, all this Hindu-Muslim divide, all these are all very well. They may win you votes temporarily. In the end, you've got to get the economy back on track. This country has a large demographic dividend with the youth. You cannot afford to turn it into a demographic disaster. All those, you go across North India today, swathes of young men just sitting by the dhabas, no jobs, nothing. And yet, for now, carried away by the sense of Hinduness. But tomorrow, I don't know whether they will still continue to support any government, not just a BJP, any government which doesn't provide them genuine employment. So I think that's the real challenge. All this is all hawabazi otherwise. And all this is dangerous hawabazi because you are playing on people's emotions. And I think that any government should be very, very careful and conscious of.
Rajdeep Sardesai, son of Goan-born Indian cricketer Dilip Sardesai, also expressed the hope that Goa is one state in India which can show the real path to the country. He also appealed to the harmony lover Goans not to divide Goan society.
Goa has something unique about it, which is to build, the majority-minority question in Goa was never polarized, but I fear it will become in the future. Because politicians will play the most poisonous, toxic vote bank politics in the future in this state. And that would be a real shame. Goa needs to show the way. I mean, we had a common civil code, I think, through the Portuguese long before the rest of the countries had it. And I think there is something unique about a tranquil land like Goa that cannot be destroyed by, hearing that the Sanatan Sanstha's headquarters are now in Ponda. And they are the ones spreading this kind of vile propaganda from time to time. I don't want Goa to be recognized by the Sanatan Sanstha. This is a land which should be recognized by the many great Goans who have enriched the soil. Intellects, writers, who have always spoken about harmony. I've been trying to look for where in Goa's history and literature have people written about dividing communities. It's always about a certain Goan way of life. And if this Delhi way of life comes to Goa, It would be a huge pity.
We will carry the whole interview in 2 parts. Please watch it on our YouTube channel or our social media platform like Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube. Our video journalist Amar Chavaria in Panachi.